Rudę honorową. Rundę honorową prowadzi zwyciężczyni konkursu Natalia Wieczarka.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the eyes of the equestrian world are all focused now on this town, the town of Strzegom, because it is the final class of the day. It is the much anticipated and talked about Nations Cup competition, where the third element of the triathlon of eventing comes to Strzegom. It is the show jumping phase. We have all the teams here: Germany, Great Britain, Netherlands, Italy, Poland, Switzerland, Belgium and Sweden. And in the next couple of hours we will know which cup, which nation will take the Nations Cup competition in the third leg of 7 in Strzegom here. Now, most importantly, amongst those teams, there are 5 nations here that are all seeking Olympic qualification for Tokyo. Now, the winner of the Nations Cup 2019 after the third leg, which is in Buffalo in the Netherlands, the winning nation will get that ticket to go to Tokyo. So the Netherlands, Italy, Switzerland, Belgium and Sweden are all chasing that Olympic place. And at the moment, the Netherlands are the best of the Olympic qualifiers in team position third, very close to Great Britain in second. But my goodness, the German team is going to take some catching. They're on 90.4 total penalties. Great Britain on 114. The Netherlands just behind on 122.7. Then Italy on 158.2. Poland 162.7. Swiss, Belgium and Sweden follow up the rest of the order. So today, one of those teams will, the teams here will be taking points from
Zdrowie,
FEI
15 minut, 10 sekund, tak jest początek tajkowy, nie? No ja nie wiem, 15-10, bo musimy zrobić do 16 minut, do 17 minut.
Team members also compete as individual riders
Coś jest
to
z
see
kamerą
who is going to win
pod
the CCIO
Nie?
4-star Nations Cup short format Lotto Trophy, the title sponsors here at Strzegom. It is all to play for. We're going to go away.
So Swakoni and Strzegom International Horse Trials welcomes you to our Nations Cup, a Lotto Trophy. Great sponsors to have here, Lotto on board, the State Lotto. Big players here at Strzegom and big sponsors. Germany with a clear lead on a 90.4, leading Great Britain on 114.1, Netherlands in a close third, 122.7, Italy on 158.2, and our host nation Poland already qualified for Tokyo, 162.7. Yes, at the end of the 7th Nations Cup, the leading nation that isn't already qualified gets qualification, that all-important qualification for Tokyo 2020. Still looking to qualify. Sweden, Netherlands, Italy, Switzerland. We wish them well. The next round goes to Campfire in Ireland. Entries still being taken for Campfire for the Nations Cup there. And we welcome as I gather from Andrew Nicholson here. He's here with the Swiss team. They're hoping to go to a Campfire. We get a great welcome there. A huge individual competition going on here as well. Michael Young on the Great Fisher Chipmunk.
Tak więc mamy już na parkurze zawodniczkę ze Szwecji. Przypominam, Sofia
The screen is now saying that it's Laparox went round there
For
in
Sweden now,
Cincinnati.
individual rider Sofia Soborg coming forward.
Either which way we'll work it out. Yes, target D, Sofia Soborg.
Sofia Soborg, target D coming forward, 56.1.
Comes in on their score, 56.1. Apologies for Libertina, apologies for Laparox. Information might have been wrong. We'll work that one out yet. Either which way, Target E comes in. Target E by Louis Dam. Louis Dam, a great horse going back to Quidam de Ravel. And Greb bred him again, Louis Dam. Great Nations Cup horse for Billy Toomey. Won a Nations Cup, won a Aga Khan trophy for Ireland. Louis Dam, the side of Target E. Sixth in the Sopot 3-star there this spring. Real good technique here over the first few fences. Not over big, short coupled. Plenty of spring in her jump. That's great through the combination, excellent. Keeping up a good pace on the turn back. 2 turn backs on this track. 71 seconds the time allowed. 12 obstacles, 15 jumping efforts. And this mare looks neat, doesn't she? Oh, just second last coming down, that's a shame. Fabulous jump at the last.
Oh yes,
Target
great
E.
round
Just the
there
one rail
for
down.
Sweden.
Just the
They've
one
done
rail
some lovely
down.
show jumping for us. This is no exception. The late rail down now. Look at the time, 71.15. So chance
Just
to
over
see
the
that
time.
that
Only a
full
second
points
over the
and
time. Just a
0.4
second
time
over the
penalties.
time.
I'm
It
sure a
shows that
lot
the
of
time
people will
can be
watch
met
that
then.
round to see
With
the
the
track
Target
they
E,
took
you've showed that the
to
time
make sure
can be
they
made
could
for
stay inside
Soborg
the
for
time.
Sweden.
Well done, Sophia.
Zawodniczka ze Szwecji ukończyła występ w ostatniej próbie z delikatnym spóźnieniem jednosekundowym oraz jedną zrzutką, czyli 4,4 punktu karnego. A zapraszamy teraz na parkour zawodnika z Włoch, Roberto Riganelli i Ramona.
Now,
So
the
coming
first
in,
of the Nations
first
Cup,
of
team
Team
riders to
Italy,
step forward
Roberto
will be for
Riganelli.
Italy. Just to
On
remind
Ramona,
you, in
coming in
the
on their
team
score of
competition, all
82.8.
four riders
Second
from
in the
all-
Bertoni
of all the
2-star
teams
last
will
time up.
jump.
Good form
And
coming
it
in,
is
but
the
that was a
3
2-star
best
level.
rounds.
This is a
The penalties
4-star.
from those rounds will be added to the team total at the end of the cross country to give us the final place. So there is one discard score.
So the top 3
from
scores
four team
will
members
count
of that
out
jump,
of the show jumping ground
providing,
from all
of
our
course, the team
Italian
has four
team
jumpers.
riders.
So it'll be for Team Italy, Roberto Riganelli.
They're in fourth spot at 158.2. They're well in touch, and they in the Netherlands and Switzerland, Belgium and Sweden are all looking for this very important Tokyo qualification.
Który także wchodzi w skład włoskiej drużyny.
Ireland were lucky to qualify in Tryon World Games there with that excellent silver medal. Japan qualified. They actually get an automatic qualification hosting the Olympics, but they qualified in their own right straight with a very good fourth there in Tryon. The Polish team, excellent qualification there for Tokyo in Babrovko there the other day. China, Thailand, they qualified at Sumer. A lot at stake here.
As the first team member to jump with
So Italy well in touch here. Ramona. A 9-year-old by Concorral.
Zajmuje aktualnie po 2 próbach miejsce 4.
Nice balance and shape on their approach to the first fence. Ramona for Italy, Team Italy. Well off of the ground. Lovely top line on this horse, this mare, Ramona. Some of the big long mares, and they're very long in the back, and have to work that bit harder to get that back end underneath them. This mare is sitting nicely on her hind end, nicely engaged. Looks a lovely ride, beautifully produced, Roberto Riganelli. Ooh, just a bit low there. His fences came up quick and fast, recovered well. Top riders don't seem to be going any faster, but their lines are tighter, that's for sure. Roberto cutting quite a tight line across there, carrying 8. To the last, she's a lovely mare, and she's smashing the mare.
Yes,
Lovely
she's
eventing mares.
taking a little
Ramona,
just over the time
Ramona.
as well. The 71
1 second over the time.
proving
8
quite
had jumping
elusive at the
penalties to
moment,
add.
but Ramona, Roberto Rigonelli, there are 2 rails on the floor. They have 8 penalties for that and
So-
0.8 time. They therefore conclude on
0.4, 8.4
First rider for Team
big
Italy.
penalties coming through from the jumping phase for
Zawodnik złoty
Ramona.
przez
91.2, the
z
finishing
2
score.
zrzutkami oraz minimalnym naruszeniem normy, czyli w sumie 8,4 punktu karnego. To jego wynik z próby skoków. A już teraz witamy na parkurze zawodniczkę ze Szwajcarii, Jasminga Mirasio i Tempo de Lom.
So next to go, the first rider out for Team Switzerland. They've had a pretty strong competition here. They are lying in 6th place, but the chances to move up. The first to go
Team
for them
Switzerland
is Yasmin
being represented
Gambarasio
here
for
with
Switzerland.
the Tempo de Lom and
tempo de
Yasmin Gambarasio. South Francais 12-year-old.
Zawodniczka wchodzi również w
South
skład
Francais
drużyny
woke the world up
narodowej.
at Rio there last year. France winning gold there,
Szwajcaria
gold team.
zajmuje miejsce 6.
Tempo de Lom now for Yasmin
Wynik indywidualny
Gambarasio.
zawodniczki to 74,3 punktu karnego, miejsce 45.
Got very deep in there, had to work hard. Way off the next vertical. It's not all going immediately to plan, Tempo de Lom. Just the one down to date. Just like to get to a better takeoff spot. 4 fences come up here very quickly. And when you hit the first one right, it puts you in a very good rhythm for the remaining 3. That was sweet there from Tempo de Lom. Nice turn back now to the Lotto combination here. 2 strides through, just knocking that second last fence as well, and it's going to cause an issue. Second horse to knock that rail.
Well, a safe round, but there's 2 rails on the floor and a little bit of time to add, just 0.4 time to that 8.
1 second
Now,
over the time,
riders
just
are
1
going
second. I
in
think it
reverse
can be
order
made,
of
you
their
know.
penalties
It probably
after
will be
cross-country,
made.
and it just so
Yasmin
happens
Gambarasio, 2
we have
down.
3 riders from Team Switzerland
0.4
following each other. Yasmin
on
went
the
first,
other
and
end.
they, as they come home on 90.
The second of Team Switzerland going to come in.
82.
Super Rossi, Salom Ludi.
W przypadku zawodniczki ze Szwajcarii.
For Team Switzerland. 3 Swiss
Roberto.
coming in one after the next. That's the way they lie, individually placed.
2 zrzutki, delikatne naruszenie
I
normy.
see Andrew Nicholson. He's involved now. He's here at Strzegom, involved with the Swiss team. Great to see him here. Very impressed with what he sees here at Strzegom. Great facility. And he says, I think the Swiss are going to come to Ireland. I'm hoping that they're going to come to Ireland to campfire for the next round of the Nations Cup.
Now with Super Rossi, second of Team Switzerland to go.
Now,
They come forward on 73.
Salome Ludi. Super Rossi coming in this 13-year-old by Sandrio. Ahead of a thoroughbred mare by Dear Paddy. They're away. 5th in the Verano 4-star there this spring. That's good enough form there, Verano. Good sounding board here for this level. Very elevated over the first. Short, quite short stride, choppy stride on this Super Rossi. Might just help her with the distances, that takeoff distance and that shorter stride. Just keeping an eye on the clock as well. Carrying 4. She's a little bit longer in the back as well, just at that hind end. A little bit further behind her. They're very good down through that line, that combination. Brave shot of the big oxer. Tremendous open gallop. Now heading to the last line. It's offset. This second of the lotto combination. It's been down twice already. Beautiful clear now from Super Rossi. Well done, Super Rossi. Way off the last and a big standoff. Works hard. Fantastic mare, and these great eventing mares. Super Rossi.
So very useful.
1 second over the time. 4 penalties jumping. So Lappy Rocks is just our only clear. They have 1.6 time to add.
Jedna zrzutka oraz jednosekundowe spóźnienie. Tak zaprezentowała się Salome Ludi ze Szwajcarii, a już za chwilę kolejna para ze Szwajcarii.
Team Switzerland coming in next now again, Team Switzerland. Patricia Ettinger, Victory Hope Trail. 10-year-old gelding. Cell Francais again. 73.3 their score coming in. The Sarah Epsom, Gesmarie, I had to look him up. I wasn't familiar with him. He's by the great Jalisco. Jalisco, tremendous jumping sire. He's the grandsire of Victory Hope Trail. Patricia Ettinger. Team member for Team Switzerland.
Mateusz Kiełpa, a nie zapowiadana Patrycja Ettinger. Oglądamy teraz Mateusza Kiełpę na klaczy Libertina.
Well, we've decided this looks a lot more like Matthias Kemper. He in fact was down first to go.
Now we've got Libertina. Apologies for this. This is Libertina, Matthias Kemper. We're in a box out on our own here, relying on information. This is my favorite mare. She is a brilliant mare. 5-time international winner, this mare already, but her first start at 4-star. She won the 3-star here in April. A real blood mare. Matthias took her just nice and easy around the cross country yesterday. Her first time at this 4-star level, and she looked very, very comfortable in the combinations and in her gallop. She's a wonderful mare. 5-time international winner, in very good hands here with Matthias. She loves her game. She's such an athlete. She's like a cat on her feet. We've seen her for the last 3-4 years, and just a wonderful, wonderful mare. A beautiful specimen of a horse to go eventing with, and she just catches the eye, and she tries so hard. Wow, fantastic. Oh, I love this mare. She is one wonderful mare. Whoa. First time out at 4-star, Matthias Kiełpa with this lovely, lovely mare, Libertina. I'm thrilled for her. Martin Kanaski as well, our host, managing the Polish team. And what ammunition he's got to play with now, with the likes of Libertina. Wow. She's so consistent as well, Libertina. Absolutely consistent. 5-time international winner. First time 4-star. Well done, Libertina.
A już teraz właśnie widzimy na parkurze Patrycję Ettinger.
Such scope, isn't she? So much to look forward to. This is the same level we have at Olympic level, you know, and Martin's going to have good choice now. With the likes of Libertina coming through the rings now. There's Andrew Nicholson coming up into our shot here. Delighted to be here. Loving the facility here. He said, what a venue. Very impressed with the cross country yesterday. So the last 4 Team Switzerland, Patricia Ettinger and Victory Hope Trail. 10-year-old Cell Francais, by son of the great Jalisco. The Sarah Epsom Gesmarie by Jalisco. Horse has got a canter all right. Good power in his canter as well. See how he keeps his balance on the turn. Excellent. You can see that power. People can be very impressed with a real flashy trot, elevated trot, long trot. It's the canter I look at, and the canter dictates the jump. And this is a smashing canter from Victory Hope Trail. See him put his weight in his back end. Good in front, tight in front. Yes, and good behind. Excellent. Look at his balance. You see the turn. Excellent. 10-year-old. See how active he is behind. Come on, the man. Excellent. See that inside down leg right up underneath him. That makes him secure on the turn. Top show jumpers will tell you most fences are knocked on the turn, not at the fence themselves. They're losing balance on the turn, and that's super. Absolutely super. Well done, Patricia Edinger. Victory of trail. A lovely clear round. And I think within the time, I'm looking for a score coming up here. Victory of trail. I think we're clear within the time. First horse to be clear within the time. Probably helps with having Andrew Nicholson there as well. Fantastic. A great move there from Team Switzerland. The effort to get qualified for
So back now
Tokyo.
to individual rider and our sole representative of the US of A.
Great to have America represented. Yes, there's Savannah Fulton for the USA. Captain Jack coming in here. Had an excellent cross-country round of badminton there this year. The 16-year-old by numerous. Had a good run here in April, in the 4-star here back in April. I think he's based in the UK at the moment, and great to take time out from the States and basing himself over here. She's a very neat pilot, Savannah Fulton. Has great record there at Bromont and Plantation Fields and Fair Hill, the top tracks in America and Canada. Things didn't go all to plan in the show jumping at badminton. Put it all out on the track at the cross country. Fast and furious on the cross country. Fantastic. Very game. But we're nice and clear to date. Just got tight. Just got in under the leading rail there on the last part of that combination. Trying very hard. Excellent try. Americans are trying to put their team together there for Tokyo now again. They'll head down to the Pan Am Games, relying on being first or second down there for qualification. Taking the first part of the last combination out, and good shot at the last. Excellent.
Savannah home with some big bold jumping there with Captain Jack.
Not over big Captain Jack, but he's good off the ground, isn't he? Captain Jack. Inside the time, but 2 rails down. 2 rails down.
Spadły dwa drągi, tak jest 8 punktów karnych. To wynik zawodniczki ze Stanów Zjednoczonych, Savannah Fulton. A już teraz oglądać będziemy na parkurze Sary Breski z Włoch, startującą na irlandzkim ogierze Quality in Time. Miejsce 40 indywidualnie, 63,7 punktu karnego.
So welcome now to Sara Brecci for Italy, coming as an individual rider with quality in time on 63.7. This Irish sport horse is a stallion by Obos Quality.
Now coming in for Italy as an individual for Italy, Sara Brecci, and quality in time. Finished third in Ravenna 3-star back in March. Own brother to this quality in time, Stefano Brecciarelli, has it already won a 1-star Monbeg exclusive. Own brother to this quality in time. He's by OBUS quality in time. Good show jumper in his own right, OBUS quality. By Quick Star, the sire of the Olympic gold Big Star. Carrying for quality in time. She's out of a mare by the thoroughbred High Roller. High Roller by the thoroughbred Generous. Generous won the Epsom Derby. Oh, that was late coming down. That was very late coming down. Barely touched it. That had more cause to fall, all right. Big jump over the oxer, isn't it fabulous? They really respect the oxer. Excellent down to that line, and now to the last line here. Quality in time by OBUS quality. Covers a lot of horses in Ireland, OBUS quality. Sarah Vobius O'Reilly, Bromont winner. Lovely jump at the last for quality in time. Look on quality of Tim Burks again in America. Very fast horse in the Rolex. That the years Vobius quality. Quality in time.
3 zrzutki, czyli 12 punktów karnych, plus do tego 3-sekundowe spóźnienie, 13,2 to końcowy wynik Włoszki Sary Breski. A już teraz na parkurze jest Peter Thompson z Niemiec i 9-letni holsztyński Wałach Casino. Indywidualnie miejsce 19, 46,5 punktu karnego na koncie.
So next to go for Germany now. Individual rider is Peter Thompson. Has 2 rides in this competition. Casino is this ride. It is the 8-year-old grey gelding by Casillas.
Peter Thompson coming in now for Germany. Olympic Team Gold in 08, Beijing, 2012 London. Tremendous rider, Peter. Casino he's bringing in here. They come in on there. This off the ground. Whoa, that boy. He got very tight to that last part of the combination. Had to really work for it. And he said, no, I can do this and do it easily. Wonderful horse in the last phase here at Strzegom. Lotto Trophy Nations Cup. Peter Thompson's the kind of man you want on board, isn't it? For a Nations Cup from the Olympic team. Gifted rider. Lovely young horse, this 9-year-old. What a jump at the last. Brilliant at the last.
Superb jumping.
Fantastic. Well done, Peter Thompson.
Well, 70 points, 4-7. Finely judged, finely ridden. Great show jumping there. Peter Thompson.
In a time of 70.47. Clear, clear, clear. Excellent. We've got a very high caliber of horse here.
Zawodnik z Niemiec Peter Thompson na koniu Casino. On nie wchodził w skład niemieckiej drużyny w odróżnieniu do Miriam Engel.
Excellent. They're riding as an individual here, Peter, with the Casino.
Klaczy Poni Tabela, indywidualnie miejsce 39, 63,6 punktu karnego na koncie.
Well, now first rider out for Team Germany. Port around this, they're in the lead after the cross-country point, the cross-country course, and there's a
Now Miriam Engel coming out for Team Germany. Yes, well out in front. Coming to last phase here in this Lotto Trophy Nations Cup. Double clear Lamullen 3-star. 6th Marbach 4-star last time up. Anita Bella. She can jump this mare. great open jump
Well,
at the
that's a
last.
good way to
Great
finish
shot at the
for
last
a
as well.
difficult time for Team Sweden.
So
It's
Candy
just
Girl,
four faults,
just the one
four
rail down,
penalties there
one
for
rail
Anna
down.
Nielsen and Candy Girl.
62.6 that could be the
But,
total.
Sweden were leading after the first two legs
Hopefully
of the
we'll
Nations
see
Cup competition.
Team Sweden
I'm
at
sure we'll see them in the
Campfire.
next round
Great
at
opportunity
Campfire.
there
And
again in
wish them
Campfire in
all the
Ireland. They're
best.
still
Well
taking
done.
entries for that Nations Cup. The next in the League of Nations Cups, FEI Nations Cups, will be in Ireland, Campfire. An entry still open this week for that international. We invite you there.
Do pierwszej przeszkody mknie zawodnik z Belgii, Chris Wevrek na koniu.
Fantastic track there at the Campfire. Mike Etherington Smith, he designs the cross-country track and world-famed designer.
So, first team member to go for Team Belgium, and this is Chris Vervaat
from Mike
with
all over the
Guantanamo
world.
van Elsingen. And again, the Belgians have had a difficult time here. They're just running a team of 3, so the team has to carry that penalty of 1,000 penalties to the total. They'll
So,
be jumping
Chris
3
Vervaat for
horses.
Belgium.
Chris Vervaat
Guantanamo
with
van
Guantanamo van
Elsingen.
Elsingen.
Great elevated jumping down through the combination. Just lost his own bearings there for a moment, our rider here, Chris Vervaat. Back on the left lead there now and back on track. Just lost a couple of seconds here. Carrying 4 to the last line of fences there now. A little bit through that line as well. Big scopy, rangy jump he's got to him. Folded front and behind sometimes. Just loses it a little. That was excellent. Off the last, that's a great jump. Great scopy jump there from Guantanamo van Elsingen.
Error there, but it's 4 jumping and 4 time in
4
total
penalties
for Chris
4 jumping,
Vervaat.
4 time, and
One
that
of our 2 riders for
losing
Team
a course
Belgium in the
just costing
competition.
them a little. Chris Vervaat.
Niestety zabłądził na parkurze zawodnik z
8
Belgii,
penalties out of the
który
show
do
jumping ring.
tego
Putting them on a score
jedna
of
zrzutka,
5.5.
a to pobłądzenie skutkowało także i przekroczeniem normy czasu w sumie 8 punktów karnych. A witamy tymczasem na parkurze Polkę. Małgorzata Korycka
For Team Poland,
i
Małgorzata Korycka
indywidualnie
and
32
Pola.
miejsce,
Pola showed up very,
56
very well
na
yesterday.
koncie.
There's some
Now
lovely
for
coverage
the
from
home nation,
Strzegom.
Team Poland line
On this mare,
in
Pola.
4th place in the competition.
By Aravel.
It's Małgorzata Korycka coming
Very
forward with
impressive on the
Pola.
cross-country round
They
yesterday.
start
Lovely
on
clear round.
56.6.
56.6. Their score coming in. Lovely rider to watch here, Małgorzata Korycka. Very good on the cross-country there yesterday. Polish bred. Some very, very good horses being bred here now. He takes out the first. Just a little bit off it perhaps, and just inclined to run at her fence a bit and flatten. Małgorzata tries to just anchor that massive canter. A bit more balance into it now, coming to this big line of fences. Becoming pretty fast here. 3-part combination. That's super, absolutely super. Pace right, jump right, and a good turn back now from Pola. These turn backs are a great course designing, I think. And Krzysztof Zerzak has done a great job here in the 2-star, 3-star, 4-star long. I love this fence bottom of the arena with the bush right in the middle of it again. Just make him think a little. Let people who think outside the box, and excellent. Unfortunately, carrying 12 to the
Riding
last.
with
Good
great
job at the last from
determination for
POL.
her nation. As a Nations Cup rider, Malgorza Korwicka comes home. There's 3 fences on the floor, total of 12
Within the
penalties.
time.
And they finish on
68.6 their
68.6.
completed total.
Polka Małgorzata Korycka przejechała parkour w normie czasu, jednak z 3 zrzutkami, czyli
Score with
12
the two
punktami
members who completed
karnymi.
174.7.
A za chwilę sygnał do startu otrzyma Niemka Vanessa Bolting i
Top 3
10-letnia
scores to count from each
szwedzka
team.
gorącopista klacz.
That have 4 members still remaining.
31, 56,1 punktu karnego.
Living there, very impressive here yesterday again was Contest. Vanessa Bolting for Germany coming in next on this 10-year-old by Caracondo.
Zawodniczka
4th start at this level Contest.
wchodzi w
Looked
skład
very good out there
niemieckiej
yesterday.
drużyny.
Tremendous track we enjoyed yesterday on the cross country. A tremendous track here today to sort out this Nations Cup Lotto Trophy. A fraction flat in the jump, but wet clear to date, and that's what counts. Backed off that big semi-oxer nicely. Very lucky at the vertical, wobbled in the cups, but we're still standing. Vanessa brings her back in his hocks for this important line. He holds the balance all the way through. Had to work so hard through that. Very difficult when you're not the first part of a combination to leave the other two standing, but she does. Let these mares contest, trying her heart out here. Good shape over that dozen stack Oxford. A lot of combination coming up on the last line. Great sponsors to have on board here, Lotto. These verticals
Well, disappointing
not easy
run through
for
the final
Contest
double there
today.
for Vanessa Bolting. They have 3 fences on the floor and 0.8 at the time. 12.8, so Vanessa Bolting, individual,
Jump
Germany
penalties,
finishes
2
on
seconds over the time, 0.8,
68.9.
so 68.9 finishing score for Contest.
12 punktów karnych za zrzutkę, a także przekroczenie normy czasu, w sumie 12,8 to wynik Vanessy Bolting. A za chwilę oglądać będziemy występ zawodnika z Włoch.
So 2 clear rounds today, the lovely Libertino. Wow, what a round from her. And Casino, Peter Thompson, excellent round again.
Well, it's the
Fantastic.
10-year-old grey gelding Uta now for
Coming
Italy.
in for Italy.
Individual rider
Marco
Marco
Cappai
Cappai with Uta 557.
On Uter, this 10-year-old grey gelding by Casa de Villa Francesca. Second in the Pretoni 3-star last time up, double clear that day. Love that, you know, double clear last time out in the 3-star. Winner of a Verano 3-star short, and winner of 2 2-stars back in 2017. Excellent. So 3-time international winner already. Uter, Marco Campai. Pretty sure Marco rode in the Atlanta Olympics. That's been back a little while ago. To watch the Italians ride. Lovely soft hands, a real horseman. Thinking back to Stefano Bracciaroli, massive win here a couple of years ago. They work hard, they play hard, the Italians. And they'd be very keen to qualify for Tokyo. This is neat. Beautiful, absolutely brilliant. And pace as well, pacey enough. Not over big, but massive stretch. Little ball of a horse, this. You see him off his back end. Come on, man. Double clear last time out. What about this time? Yes! Double clear again. Fantastic.
Yes, a brilliant jumping clear, just 0.4 time.
Fantastic. 1 second over the time. Great clear jumping. 0.4 of a time penalty, only to add to their score. They played that well. What a lovely jumping on horse this is Uter.
Bezbłędny przejazd na przeszkodach, tylko delikatne spóźnienie. Tak zaprezentował się Włoch Marco Cappai i Uter. A już teraz oglądać
So
się
Uda finishes on a
będziemy na
56.2.
zawodniczkę z Holandii, Janeke Bunzaje i
A
Chandelier.
bit of horse Undi going into the last phase,
27,
knowing that they can jump like
55
that.
punktów
Fantastic.
karnych i ona wchodzi w skład drużyny holenderskiej.
Well,
Now
next to
for
go,
Team
the
Netherlands.
first for Team
Again,
Netherlands. Now,
our
this is
first
really
member for
important.
Team
The Netherlands
Netherlands,
are only 2 fences
very
behind
keen
Great Britain in
to
second.
qualify
They're one of the teams
for
looking for
Tokyo
Olympic
through
qualification.
this
If they can
Nations
dislodge
Cup.
Great Britain, they will go away from
ACSI,
here with a
Strzegom,
valuable 90 points.
Jarek
So it's
Bonzaya.
all to play for. Dislodge Germany, and they can take 100.
It's,
So here we go. It's first to go. Team Netherlands, Jannik Bunzaya
high
with
stakes
Tromp
here
de
for
Taier.
Netherlands through this Nations Cup series. Well done FEI for opening it up to Olympic qualification. ACSI, Champ Taylor, 6th in the CIC 3-star here last year. So good form here at Strzegom. 12 by Quillam de Revel. Tremendous jumping stallion of Jan Greves. Having said that, just knocking down that green and white. So carrying 4. Good turn back. I like these turn backs and just a little casual with the front end there. Very good through the combination. Carrying 8. Lovely build a horse, built uphill. Must be a real comfortable ride. Great through that line.
Więc 12 punktów karnych, o tyle zwiększa swój dorobek punktowy zawodniczka z Holandii.
Medius
A za
Kemper
chwilę
coming
w
in.
swoim drugim
That
przejeździe
fabulous
tym
round
razem
already on
na koniu
Libertina.
nazwa
Wow,
Polak.
already clear on
Za
Libertina
tym
here.
Polak
Here on
Mateusz
that
Kiemba
14 Poland, team
i
member here,
jego
Medius Kemper
wynik
on Laszdan Radovic.
wlicza się
His Irish sport
do
horse. He's the winner of 7
ogólnego wyniku
internationals
polskiej
already
drużyny.
this 5
So
at
here
2-star.
is Strzegom on home
This is
ground.
now the
It
new
is
3-star.
second
So if you
rider
like
for
5
Team
at
Poland.
3-star,
Mathias Kemper comes forward with the last
came out of
run.
Ireland, and
Radovic's on 58.3.
Heidi Hamilton produced
In
some
the
other
team
days.
situation,
Heidi won
it's
2
far too early
1-stars
to
with
tell,
this horse
but
way
there
back
looks to
in
be a
the
bigger gap yawning
16-year-old by
between Great Britain
Radalin.
and the Netherlands for second and
He's
third.
been a great addition to Matthias Kemper's stable for the last good few years now. Radalin out of mare by Castle Fox. He was bred just down the road from me at home down in County Tipperary. Seamus Merrigan and Liam Maloney bred him. They bred some good horses and the Lasban prefix carried by them. Lasban Radovic's now. His jumping is normally pretty solid. That's at a 3-star though. This is at 4-star. Cool man on his back now, Matthias Kemper. Nice forward shot. The triple bar and very good over the vertical. He's nice and light in his feet. Look at the balance he's got. Quite a big horse, quite a strong horse, but he's got good balance. Fast in that line coming down over the vertical. Trying very hard. You see him pick his back end up right up tight over that big oxer. A horse that tries to you like that is worth anything, isn't it? And he holds for a stride. Horse just got a fraction strong on that run down to the yellow and black Donnelly slack fence. Carrying 8. Good shot over the last. Matthias Kemper, 14 Poland.
Two fences on the floor. They had to
Carrying
add
8.
penalties.
He's within his time, within the time. So just 8 penalties to add for Lasban Radovic's.
66.3 and stretches the gap now between Poland and Italy, looking a little bit stronger at this stage.
Netherlands and Italy looking for qualification through
Niestety w tym przypadku Mateusz Kempa kończy przejazd.
this Nations Cup Series. Poland already well qualified. How proud they must be, the Polish Federation, to have their team qualified for Tokyo. Well done, Team Poland. Lovely grey horse coming in here. One Irish horse going out, another one coming in. Yes, NZB Cascade. This is by Cascaleros and Given. He's out of a Garib mare. You won't read that on your page, but he's out of a mare by Garib. Garib was by Dancing Brave. Tremendous horse of Calendar Brothers. And a very good eventing stallion. He was leading stallion, eventing stallion in the UK 2 years running. Trig Point, Garib's best, King Garib, ODT Garib. Some great horses came off of him. And he's sire of the dam of NZB Cascade. Mount Todd will have had a bearing on this horse early days. NZB Cascade carrying his prefix. But here under Andrea Cincinnati for Italy. Individually for Italy. Lovely grey. He's a nice seasoned horse at 15. He's been about. Line there. Very neat of that vertical X. And now for this 3-part combination. 1 stride to 2 strides, excellent. Came right up, actually pushed Andrea Cincinnati out of the plate a little. Such was the power. He hit that back end, hit turbo. Love a horse trying like this, and that's what the Irish horses do for you. They've led the world rankings for 22 out of the last 25 years, the Irish sport horse, in eventing. Carrying 4th the last, I say time is good. Quick gallop at the last, oh, just a little bit flat.
Well, the last has gone
He
as
was
well.
looking for a
There's
good time, and
1.2 time penalties to add. It's 9.2 to add, and that puts
1.2 time to add
Cincinnati
to the 8.
on 67.6 final score.
67.6 for Andrea Cincinnati.
Dwie zrzutki, w tym jedna na ostatniej przeszkodzie, a także przekroczenie normy czasu, czyli wynik łączny zawodnika z głowy 9,2 punktu karnego. I za chwilę wystartuje
for the Greys in the arena, Leva Grey, yes. And here's another one here, it's a 14-year-old Grey, EWPN bred, is DHI Mighty Dwight, written by young 21-year-old Sophia Soborg. One campfire two-star back in
So stepping forward
2016.
now for Sweden as an individual, Sophia Soborg,
for Sweden.
Mighty Dwight. This horse looks
DHI
so
Mighty
fresh
Dwight
off
must
the
be a Woodhead
event
horse in
inspection this
Woodhead.
morning.
Carries that DHI prefix.
They start on 55.7.
55.7, the score coming in. Unfortunately, Team Sweden not able to fulfill their team placings here. But as an individual here, Sophie Soborg, looking to put the team together. We've got some good scores coming in here at the start of the Nations Cup in the last two rounds. This is round 3. Hopefully we'll see him at Campfire and the remaining fixtures to add to their good start made in the first two. And like Andrew Cincinnati helps for stride and gets a little bit short.
Well, just one little mistake there from Mighty Dwight. There's one rail down and 1.2 time. They finish on a time of 73.61. So Mighty Dwight, Sophie Soborg, is a reasonably good finishing score. Individually is 60.9.
5,2 punktu karnego to wynik łączny z próby skoków zawodniczki ze Szwecji, jedna zrzutka oraz
Sophia Soborg mixing with the big boys here, and she's doing very comfortable at this level. Looked very good on the cross country yesterday as well. Mighty Dwight. Now individual for Italy. Mattia Luciani, Leopold K. 11-year-old by
So stepping
Levestano.
forward individually, this is for Italy, Mattia Luciani.
Winner of a Fleurstic 3-star back in 2016. So an international winner at 3-star level. That would be the equivalent of now 4-star, current 4-star level.
Luciani.
Jumping.
It
Waiting
was
for
a
time to
jumping
come up.
clear, but 0.4 time to add to Mattia
Two
Luciani. So
time
great
penalties coming
round
through
there,
from that.
55.2,
55.2.
their finishing score.
Yeah, excellent here jumping, but
Bez
two penalties
punktów karnych na przeszkodach, jednak przekroczenie
You
normy
settle for that,
czasu.
settle for a well.
5
Great jumping.
sekund, czyli 2 punkty karne za spóźnienie. A kolejna para na parkurze to
for Germany, individually for Germany. Germany is spoiled with riches, aren't they, for their teams, and how difficult it must be to get onto the German team. We've got some excellent riders just outside the team, and one of those is a big Jankowski, Tiberius coming in. Tiberius, this 13-year-old. Strzegom bred,
52.8.
fifth in the Nations Cup here back in 2017, Tiberius. He's got some form here, Nations Cup form here 2 years ago. That was a strong Nations Cup as well, because it was the same year as the Europeans. Kai Ruder could have won it on the Kalani Sunrise, I think, if my memory serves me right. And it was a very strong contest, and the fifth in that contest, excellent. That was Tiberius back in 2017. This is Tiberius 2019. One rail down, some great jumping shown from Tiberius. Strzegom red, a lot of thoroughbred blood coming through those Strzegom lines. Very neat through that as well. Lovely light in his feet. He's a real model, isn't he? Excellent over the last. He'd be good
Well,
to make
finishing
most
safely. There's 2 rails
team,
down
really,
there.
but
It's a
that's the
total of
team.
8 inside the time. So that means
So
that
good they are. Just on the outside of it there, 8 penalties.
Germany
Jumping
finishes on a
penalties.
finishing
Therefore,
penalty
Tiberius, the
score
time was good, it looked good.
60.8.
So 60.8 there. Finishing
Po
total.
ostatniej próbie wynik Bek Jankowski to 60.
Well done to Christoph Strzegom, our course designer. He had to get the pitch absolutely right, and
Punktowy Niemka.
what, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star long, he's hit the balance absolutely right. He's done here again. Very hard to get that elusive clear within the time.
A zajmuje miejsce
It's a real decision for our riders.
Well, it's now the turn of
Kai
German rider
Steffenmeier.
individually again.
For Germany,
Kai
coming in on
Steffenmeier
Glücksgriff.
forward on
Glücksgriff,
52
10-year-old by
in
Dramadegger.
23rd place.
Comes
They
on their
come
score of
forward with
52.
Glücksgriff.
Fourth in the Wiesbaden 4-star last time up. So that was a good form coming in here to Strzegom Nations Cup. Lucky call, Glücksgriff means. Lucky call is the translation of Glücksgriff. Kai Steffenmeier has an absolutely excellent record at Le Lion d'Angers. With his young horses through there, and he has multiple placings there in the World Championships, Le Lion d'Angers every year. Lucky enough to be in America, gave a very good clinic over there in Ocala, Florida there a couple of years ago. Lovely to listen to him, a real horseman. Anybody who specializes in young horses like Kai, they know their horses inside out. And I know he's excited about this Glücksgriff. A lot of talent here. Kai Steffenmeier carrying 4 penalties to this big line middle of the arena. First of the combination down, and the last. Showing the signs of a real strong cross-country track yesterday, I think. Ideally, I'd like just a little bit more thoroughbred blood perhaps to show, and his jump is good. It's a fraction weary through the combination. Still test him again. And clean, oh excellent, through the lotto combination. Last fix coming for Glücksgriff. Got in underneath it in a big game jump. He's got a lot of heart.
It's quite a good try, but sadly there's a few fences down. We've got 3 down, which is
3 down
12,
for
and
Glücksgriff
2.8 time,
and 2
adding
time.
14.8 to Kai Steffen's finishing score. They finish on 66.8.
66.8
Niestety aż
finishing
3
score
rzutki,
for
także duże
Glücksgriff.
spóźnienie, czyli w sumie 14,8 punktu karnego. To wynik zawodnika z Niemiec. Tak kończy Kai Steffenmeier i Glücksgriff. A już teraz oglądać będziemy parę z Wielkiej Brytanii.
Now for Team Great Britain, Emma Hobday. Shadow Puppet. Great to have Emma and Ben here. Ben set the place alight there yesterday. We're going to see him later on Shadow Man, but this is Shadow Puppet.
Team riders, we welcome Emma Carmichael's Shadow Puppet, ridden by Emma
For Emma
Hobday.
Carmichael,
They come forward on
double clear
49.7.
Brahman 4-star last
And
time up.
TGB
Yes,
looking
double
desperately
clear
to
Brahman
distance
4-star
themselves
last time
from
up.
the Netherlands
Excellent from
to
Shadow
keep that
Puppet.
second
That
place
form will do for
and to
me.
leverage the
That
maximum
strong
possible
Brahman
pressure
form.
on
It
the
really
leaders,
really
Germany.
stands up. The young man who won the under-25s at Bramham there, that same international. I see when I came looking there today,
Wielkiej Brytanii to
the 4-star and Leah's Jewel. It's a real sounding board at Bramham.
22 miejsce.
And Shadow Puppet showed up very well there, as did Shadow Man we're going to see later on. Never to be discounted, Great Britain. In second spot coming in here. It's the first team member coming in. Shadow Puppet carrying 4. Frequent visitor to Ireland, Ben and Emma, great to see them there. They've had great results coming out of Ireland, and an open invitation. Everybody listening here to Strzegom, come to Ireland. We love our horses. We're a real horse country, and you'll see a horse in every field over there. Shadow Puppet Emma Day, carrying just the 4. Excellent over the big Donny Slacker. Now the last line. Come on, Emma. Living her by Lord Petsy. Super Emma to the last, carrying just the 4. Time is good, jump is good.
Oh yes, Emma, that's a cracking
Smashing.
round.
Very,
Just one
very
rail
good from Shadow
fell,
Puppet.
and that's
Now
four
for Team Great
penalties to
Britain.
add.
The first member
Good
in.
time of 68.21, very useful move there for Team GB. Emma Hobday
Netherlands
finishes
have knocked a couple.
on
Italy have knocked a couple.
53.7.
Great Britain lying in second currently.
Skoki z dużym zapasem poza jednym.
14.1
4
the
punkty
score.
karne za
Shadow
jedną
Puppet.
zrzutkę. Tak zaprezentowała się Emma Hobday z
53.7
i Shadow Puppet.
for Shadow Puppet's finishing score.
Alice Naber-Lozman z Holandii i Peter Parker.
Oh, a real smart horse coming in here now. He really well was yesterday. This ASCI Peter Parker, Irish sport horse. He's a thoroughbred, straight thoroughbred. He's by the,
Well, now the
I'm
oldest horse in
supposed
the
is by
competition, but easily
the
the most
champion side
popular. It's
dancing.
the lovely ACSI
Oh,
Peter
smashing.
Parker.
He is just a dream to
For the
watch, this
Netherlands,
fella.
Alice
The second
Naber-Lozman.
Baraka there back in February. Winner of the Nations Cup
I'm
at
supposing.
Verano there,
They come out in
2018.
21st place on 48.1.
A very special horse cross country. Now let's see what he can do. Show jumping. Wowed us yesterday. Fantastic cross country round. An absolute machine to go gallop and jump. But what about how careful can he be, this thoroughbred? Straight thoroughbred. In very good hands here. Horse.
Oh, it's a lovely jumping
sweet,
round
yeah.
from this super
Time,
old
we're going to
horse,
pick up a second
Peter
or so in
Parker.
time.
It's one rail down
And
and
one
0.4
rail
of the
down.
time to add.
So 5
And we
penalties
thought
to
when
add.
we
What a
saw,
round out.
Christophe stuff a tree in between the
4.4 to add, 52.5.
Like
Beat the score
but
for
actually some
ASC
of them
Peter
are
Parker.
knocking it down.
NOP.
Peter Parker being
I
one
like
of
that
those.
NOP, but it's the Netherlands Olympic Squad. That's what that
Jedną
means,
zrzutkę to
NOP.
tego
To their name, and
naruszenie
they're
normy
in consideration for their
40
Olympics. If they can get qualified, come to Ireland, Netherlands.
I witamy teraz
We've got a very good Nations Cup to entice you over there for.
I senior zawodnik wchodzi w skład polskiej drużyny, a jego
For
wyniki
Team Poland,
indywidualnie
senior coming in.
47,8 punktu
Senior
karnego,
did a
miejsce
huge favour
20.
for Team Poland. He
Well, here
won
we
the
go for
Barbara
Team
Kowa
Poland.
3-star
This is
short,
their
and I think
fourth
that
rider
helped
for
them
the team.
qualify
So we'll know the
for
best three
Tokyo.
scores after this round.
The Polish
And
team
Senior
are
comes forward with
qualified
Jan
for Tokyo.
Kaminski on
And
in
Jan
20th
Kaminski,
place,
great
individually,
jockey here. Jan
47.8
Kaminski
penalty.
on senior. Third and double clear here in the 3-star back in April as well. He's a very smart horse, this. He's mature, he's 16. But an excellent international win there last time up in the 3-star Barbarovko. And double clear here back in April. Marcin Konarski coaching the Polish team. And he's a man driven, we know that. And he's getting massive results out of his team members and the Polish squad. If they all try and are as successful as Marcin, they're going to make a good resounding noise in Tokyo. Good on you, senior. Clear today, just the first part of the combination. Slightest of rubs, and the last coming down is fair enough. Carrying 8. Big shot. The steeple chases out over the big oxer. That's made up some nice time there now, and to the last line. Senior for Team Poland. First part of the run coming down. Carrying 12. Good job with the last.
Well, it's a
Good try there,
disappointing
Jankomiski.
finish for Team Poland. There's 3 rails down,
Jankomiski,
0.4
12
time.
penalties.
We have to add 12.4 there to Jankomiski's score for his round with senior. That puts them on 60.2. And the final team score for Team Poland, 195.1.
3 zrzutki, czyli 12
So
punktów,
the former was
także
jumped for
delikatne
Poland,
naruszenie normy w sumie
119.1 there.
12
Needed that team total. For Team Poland,
Tak,
more to come from them, that's for sure. Likes a Libertina to add to the ranks. And the top horses, Fantastic Frida and others not competing here this time round. Look forward to it later on. Here's an exciting horse coming in. This horse quite behind there back in the spring. Olinda Lepine, Guglielmi. And wow, give us some round
We're down
yesterday.
now to the last 18, and we're definitely in
Cross-country
reverse
horse
order
this.
jumping now. So these are
Winner
all
of the
the
Petoni
individual places to
3-star,
be
Olinda
decided.
Lepine.
As an individual, Guglielmi comes out of
Bronze Young
Italy.
Riders Europeans back in
Individual with
2016 from young
Brunello.
Guglielmi. Just a little bit inclined to get strong in his round here. He is a jumping machine. He is an absolute cross-country wonder. One of the most impressive horses on the 4-star track yesterday. Olinda Lepine, Cell Francais 11-year-old. He was double clear at Petoni. That augurs well here. If you can just keep an even balance through, he's got the jump. Olinda Lepine. Guglielmi only had him a month when he went to the spring event here, the Spring International in April. And you can see it was still coming together as a partnership. Yesterday on the cross country, that partnership looked very good. A little flat over the first 2 parts of the combination. 8 penalties there. Olinda Lepine. Exciting horse. You see him, he loves his game, this fella. Look at the way he carries himself. He's sitting on his hind end, coming into the last line. Great turn back from Guglielmi. Whoa, what a future these two have together.
Yeah, fine
Fantastic.
jumping round, just those 2 rails in the triple
Combination
combination
coming
at
down
7.
and,
Unfortunately adding 8 penalties, but just inside the time.
Inside the time, it had to be inside the time.
Julio's
But their partnership
They finished
still
on
coming together.
52.8
A
penalties.
serious partnership for Italy, for Team Italy.
Włoski zawodnik zmieścił się w normie czasu, jednak miał
He as an individual, but it won't be long before he'll be on the team. Can he make Tokyo? They've got to qualify. Might be able to qualify with the likes of Olinda Lepine.
Z Niemiec po raz kolejny prezentuje się tu Peter Thompson.
Now Peter Thompson bringing his second horse in. He's on Lucius.
W tym przypadku miejsce 17, 43,
11-year-old
punktu karnego.
male by
Well,
Lubega.
17 horses left to go, and this rider, Peter Thompson,
One
went out
Langenhagen, 2-star
earlier
last year,
with
Lucius.
Casino. They finished on 46.5, so in fact,
He's already been round on
competing
Casino,
against
leading on
himself
Casino on a
individually. They start on
46.5.
43.6
They've had
with
2 here,
Lucius
double-handed here.
for that 17th place.
Riding individually with both of them. Always has such balance in his horses, Peter Thompson. Great to see his daughter now up at international level as well. She's a hell of a pilot as well. We're seeing the next generation. And just Dubovsky's youngster as well. They're all coming through. Fabulous to watch. And they have role models like their dads, isn't it? Fantastic. Yeah, Peter Thompson, Lucius. double-handed here. Excellent round under Casino. Clear within the time with Casino. You just want to do just that. Ooh, deep to that. You see, you should put your horse in deep and try to knock that top bar. But he went very deep in there, came right up over it. Team Gold London, Team Gold Beijing. What a pilot, what a history this fella's got. Oh, he never touched, he never even looked like nearly touching anything through that combination. Lovely, lovely riding, a lovely, lovely horse here. Lucius, Peter Thompson. Clear on his first, can he go clear with his second? Of course he can. Super. Straight away gets the balance back on that turn. Masterful riding. With a masterful result. Last fence, come on Peter. Ooh, yes. We're watching some of the top jockeys in the world, you know. Top jockeys in the world. We're going to pick up a time penalty, but what about it? Tremendous, tremendous clear jumping. Fantastic
strong
from
finish
Lucius.
at the Lotto Strzegom horse trials. So they finish now on 44 and occupy individually 17th
44
place.
their score coming in
Bardzo
to
dobre
complete.
skoki z dużym zapasem
As an
oddawał
individual, well, Peter Thompson, masterful riding, love
Lucius
to watch it.
dosiadany przez Petera
For our youngsters
Thompsona,
watching
jednak
as
niestety
well.
było delikatnie
Copybook,
za wolno,
absolute
0,4 punktu karnego za spóźnienie. A już teraz na
second member
parkurze jest
for
David Dole z
Great
Wielkiej
Britain.
Brytanii i Ace Fee.
David Dole.
So
Tremendous young rider coming out of Great Britain here. This program mare by Embassy. Embassy is by the great Escudo. Winner of the Braga d'Alva. Second at Renswood 4-star. Ice Fee has some form coming in. David Dole, Ice
All
Fee.
important time for the team.
Great Britain behind Germany in the team standings here in the Lotto Nations Cup. First member of Team Germany carrying 4 penalties. Great round from Shadow Puppet, carrying, I think, just 4 penalties for Mahabde. So member number 2, David Dole, tremendous young rider, tremendous record in the underage Europeans as well from David. Any of these young riders well able to take on our senior riders any day of the week as well. Great horsepower under him, great training behind him. And look at that. Exactly like Peter Thompson, down through that combination. Never looked dangerous. Great shot over that. A little bit off it, had to really work for it and stretch. Ice Fee going nicely here. To that last line, David Dole, Team Great Britain. Not quite the balance of Peter Thompson on the turn. His last line, quite tricky. Yes, super result, and it's about the result. Off the last and the massive jump, gets an extra little squeeze there from David.
Yes, he's safely home. That fence
1
in 3
second
fell.
over the time, 1 second over the
time
time.
as well. So,
And they
in
0.4
fact,
over the
Team
time.
GB will have to add at least 4 to their team total. David Dole, though, comes forward on an excellent finishing score of 47.7.
4 penalties, 0.4 to add as well,
David Dole
4.4, so
kończy przejazd z
47.4
jedną
then
rzutką i
total
delikatnym spóźnieniem w
at the
sumie
end of that
4,4 punktu karnego.
Lovely rider to watch,
Jutro
David
będzie
Dole,
teraz
excellent.
kolejną parę z Wielkiej Brytanii.
Third
Tym
member for
razem
Team
to
Great Britain coming in
James
on a
Somerville
42.1.
i
James Somerville on the talent.
Indywidualnie miejsce 15, 42,1 punktu karnego. I on tak samo jak jego kolega wchodzi w skład brytyjskiej drużyny.
Coming to the end of
So
our
for
Lotto
Team
Trophy,
Great
the
Britain
business
is
end, the very
James and
business end.
Jennifer Somerville's talent now
And,
with James Somerville. They are 15th place individually on 42.1.
James
Third
Somerville
of
coming in
the
for
Team
Team Great
GB
Britain,
riders
yes, ran a
with
lovely straight
talent.
cross country at Badminton, did a talent there this year. Very impressive there, and 5th in the Strzegom Nations Cup here last year. Excellent, great to have a form here at Strzegom. Straight away, you know what to expect. Straight away, you're comfortable. You've been here before and acquitted very well. 5th in the Nations Cup here last year. Smashing through that again. Lovely straight line through to the last. James Somerville, time Great Britain. Excellent.
Oh yes,
yeah, nicely done,
cracking
James.
jumping round, one rail on the floor, just inside the time. So
Inside
James
the time,
Somerville,
71
a talent
seconds
who
the
with
time,
four
and
more
just
to
under
add,
excellent
puts him
timing
on an
there.
Excellent 46.1
From talent.
and individually in the running.
W tym przypadku szybszy
So
przejazd
46.1 the finishing
niż
score.
poprzedniego
Lucius leads him on a 44 at the moment, but we're going to come right down into the 20s yet at the very business end. Lotto Trophy, great to have Lotto title sponsor here.
Będziemy zawodniczkę wchodzącą w skład
One big international.
Laura Hugeven i Wiktorii Quibus. Indywidualnie miejsce 14, 40.
Nice horse coming in here. The horse looked well yesterday.
Super important
Laura
time for Team
Hugeven
Netherlands. Their
for
first
Team
rider
Netherlands.
at 12 faults, so we're just looking to see
Wicked
how the rest
Quibus.
of their team can do. It's the second to
Seventh
go.
Strzegom,
It's
4-star back in
Laura
April.
Hugeven
Excellent
with
form here
Quibus. They are
at this
on
venue.
42
Excellent.
in 14th place
Treadwell by
individually
Quasimodo.
for the Team Netherlands.
Rode this horse in the Young Riders back in 2015. In the Young Riders Europeans, he's another young rider grown up with this horse. Victor Quibus, NOP. NOP meaning, again, Netherlands Olympic Squad. The great young Laura Hugeven getting a real good tune now yesterday. Now what about today? Victor Quibus clear over the first two. Very stylish riders, always from Netherlands. Stylish and effective. Tim Lips, of course, in second spot for Team Netherlands on Bayro. He'll be watching this, hopefully. Victor Quibus keeping track of his team members. Excellent through the combination. That's great jumping. They have nerves of steel, these youngsters. Any bit of tension transfers to their horse, and it comes down so easy. And having said that, just one wheel down so far. 4 penalties. Lucky. Oh, it took a while to fall, but it did come down, so carrying 8. Victor Quibus to the last. Time is very good, but 8 penalties,
Well, what
8
a
jumping
try there
penalties.
for the Netherlands. I'm sure that's worthy of a round of applause. We're getting some very, very big pressure on these horses and riders in enormous heat here. There's 2 rails
Laura
down there
Hugeven.
for Team Netherlands, Laura Hugeven. So Victor Quibus,
50
they
their
finish
score,
on,
50
on an individual score
The
of
Netherlands
50
team
for
score.
the Netherlands
Great Britain
team.
fighting it out here for a second.
Dwie zrzutki, tak więc 8 punktów karnych, o tyle zwiększyła
I would imagine to hold on to that lead.
zawodniczka z Holandii, a
Great
także
Britain.
dorobek
A real
punktowy
tussle here.
holenderskiej
142.7
drużyny.
now the score for Netherlands.
A teraz
122.5 for
przed
Great Britain.
państwem Robin Goodell ze Szwajcarii i
Very important points to be gained at all of these
indywidualnie
Nations
13,
Cup
41,
venues.
4,6 punktu karnego na koncie.
Netherlands going to pick up some useful
So for the
points.
Swiss team sitting in 5th place, this is their last rider, so we'll
Team
know the
Switzerland,
final
Robin
team
Goodell
score for
and,
Switzerland
Grandeur
after
de
the
Lully.
last rider to go. Robin Goodell comes
21-year-old Robin
forward. Useful
looked very good there again
41.6
yesterday.
in
Rode this
13th
horse in
place.
Tryon, World
Riding
Equestrian
the
Games there
lovely
last year.
11-year-old Great Bay Gelding,
8th in the Houghton All Nations
Grandeur
Cup, and
de
we've
Lully.
seen that Houghton Nations Cup form holding up very, very well through our last competition, the 4-star long. Holding up very well. Houghton All Nations Cup. And an excellent 8th there for Robin Goodell. Gregor de Lully, sire of Grandeur de Lully, already the sire of a winner of our 3-star long. Greg called de Lully. He's a good size, eh? Switzerland in very good hands with Andrew Nicholson coming in now to coach. Excellent through the combination. He's got a lot of good horsepower and riders to work with, Andrew Nicholson. This is excellent. Great scope over that ox, a massive scope. Grandeur de Lully carrying forward to the last line. Andrew's been in this position many, many times. Just a little bit over that, and she's got a little squeeze out of the horse. So try and shorten that distance coming in. Just paid the penalty. 8 penalties
Well, clear over the last bit.
within the time. No, just
71.58,
outside the time.
that's
And it'll be 0.4, I think, to add as well.
fences, two
It'll be
rails on the floor.
0.4.
So Grando de Lille,
So
Robin
50 the
Goddell,
score for
they
Grando de
finish
Lille.
on
50
50.
even.
So the final Team Switzerland score, now all 4 riders have completed, is 201.4 points. They
Switzerland all in.
are slightly behind Poland on 5th, and they finish on 195.1. So 2 team places now
They might be
decided.
coming to Campfire. And
Dwie
Nicholson
zrzutki, a
said he
także
was hoping to take
przekroczenie
Campfire with
normy
him, and it
czasu
would be great if they could.
8,40 punktu
They're
karnego.
really enjoying
W
a
związku z tymi
great
punktami karnymi
international. A great
reprezentacja
opportunity again
Szwajcarii spada za Polskę.
harvest some very
Polska
good points
będzie
for qualification.
zajmowała teraz 5.
Entries
miejsce w
still open for
klasyfikacji
Campfire.
narodów.
Now Milana coming in, one of the standout horses from yesterday's cross country. What a round they had.
So
Esteban
back
Benito.
to
I
individual
think one of the
riders, and
fastest
then
rounds
the
we
team
had.
riders come thick and fast
He
after
and
this.
Michael
We're
Young
getting
and
close
Ben
to the
Hobday,
class,
very
and the
fast.
decision
Milana.
at the
Milana
Lotto
by
Strzegom
Medoc is
Horse
British
Esteban
bred.
Benitez Valle with the lovely Milana. They're on a very competitive
She was
40.7
a real
in
blood
12th
mare. She's by
place
Medoc.
individual.
Very close to thoroughbred, I think,
I oglądamy
Milana.
teraz zawodnika, który jedzie tylko
Let's see how she jumps.
indywidualnie. Hiszpan Esteban
Comes
Benitez
in on their score,
Valle
40.7.
Miejsce 12.
40.7 would take the lead at this early stage. We're
We're
getting close to the top 10. Clear around here would keep him in very good stead. Milana for Spain, Esteban Benito Valle. Very stylish pilot, Esteban. But I say he got some kick out of yesterday. Massive adrenaline kick. This mare jumped from fence to fence, head up the ground. Picking up a 4 there, unfortunately, across the middle of the arena. This mare just getting a fraction flat when the pace comes on a little. Again, that very tricky vertical off for the turn. Carrying 8. Speed machine Milana, very quick on the turn. Very good to that line. Now the last line coming up from our sponsors, the Lotto combination. Just lowering the second, shameful. It's a shame to deserve that. Yeah, and a great shot at the last. Well done, Milana.
Well,
Enjoyed your round
with
yesterday,
3
Milana,
rails
big
down,
time.
12
Esteban Benito Valle.
penalties there, and
For the penalties,
0.4 time,
and
12.4
just one
for Esteban
penalty, a
Benitez
0.4
Valle's
to add
final
again.
score with Milana. They finish individually on 53.1 penalty.
3.1 their finishing total score. Peter
12
Thompson,
punktów karnych za
Lucius,
3 zrzutki
still
oraz
holding that lead on a
indywidualne
44.
przekroczenie normy, czyli
But we're getting into the low 30s now again. 30s coming up.
z Hiszpanii 53,1
Team Italy and Riva. Falcon Sunny up.
Umberto Riva.
Second start of this level for Falcon Sunny up.
Well, very interesting time between Italy and the Netherlands now. Italy
interesting
have
stats
definitely
here
moved their
on
team score closer to
Falcon
the
Sunny up.
Netherlands. They've still got 2
In
riders to
his
go.
last
This is
14
one of
starts,
them.
he's never had
Umberto
more than
Riva
4
and
show jumps
Falcon Sunhope
in any of
coming
his
out
14
on 11th
international
place
starts.
individually,
Never more than 4.
39.8
Now he's gone up
for
to a level,
Team
this
Italy.
4-star level, his second start at this level. We saw
Zawodnik
Libertina
indywidualny
with a great
miejsce
record,
11,
moving up
ma
a
na
level and
koncie
jumping clear, holding on to that very good record she has. Falcon Sunny up would love to do the same. The stallion, 9-year-old by Ferron. Again, a Burgraph mare, Burgraph.
całościowego rezultatu
Going back to
włoskiej
Landgraf
drużyny.
and the great Lady Killer. And a lot of Lady Killer showing in this as well. He's light and real blood type. Falcon Sunny up. Never more than 4 show jump falls in his last 14 starts. Some stat. 2-1. And the first one comes down, so hopefully he goes clear to the rest. He's gone up a level, his second time at this level. It's not just Joe Jamie, of course, it's the riggers of yesterday going up that level, answering some much bigger questions, technical questions on the Nations Cup course yesterday. Falcon Sunny up. Difficult this line here, especially this first vertical. Jumps it beautifully. That should set them up for this combination. Yes, super. Lovely technique through there again. Lovely fold in front, and lovely finish off his jump behind as well. Falcon Sunny up. 9-year-old out of a Burgraph mare. We're losing Berggraf in the second crosses. Now they've gone into the third crosses, such as his age. He goes back to Landgraf and the Great Lady Killer. First of the Lotto combination coming down as well. 8 penalties to the last. And the last comes down as well.
No,
A
the
little
last
flat.
as
What a
well.
shame.
That round was going so well for Team Italy, but now we have 3 rails on the floor. 12 penalties
one-time
to
penalty,
add
a point
to
four, coming at
Umberto
12.4.
Riva's score. So
53.1.
Umberto is going to finish now on 51.8, and that just eases the pressure a little bit on the Netherlands. It's by no means over at this stage as we go to individual rider next.
So on a 44, Lucius Peter Thompson creeping up that leaderboard.
I niestety aż 12 punktów karnych za 3
He cannot finish
zrzutki.
worse than 11th. Can he get into the top 10? Peter Thompson, of course he can. Lucius, he's done his work well. Clear jumping, just a one-time penalty. 0.4 to add to his cross-country and dressage score. Lucius on a 44. Now Caesar coming in for Sweden, individually for Sweden. Philip Magnusson. Caesar ran very well in the Nations Cup here last year. Caesar, his 9-year-old Swedish warm blood by Credilo.
Well, we're now into the top 10 in this competition. Philip Magnusson, individual ride for Sweden, comes forward with Cesar, but individually Peter Thompson is holding 11 on 44.
38.9. Philip Magnusson, Peter Thompson. Can he creep into the top 10 here? I think he can. Caesar for Sweden. Just looking to get that right canter. Looks a very slow, unengaged canter at the moment. Hopefully she'll pick it up. Good shot at 1. Watching the Hickstead Derby there last weekend. And young Mikey Pender for Ireland, 19-year-old, winning the Hickstead Derby. And I saw him warming his horse up again in a very empty canter, and then he got into engaged. And the same here from Caesar. They're carrying 4. Mikey Pender didn't carry anything. He won the Hickstead Derby, age 19. Well, Mikey Pender, he's already won gold and silver at Lanaken as a 19-year-old. The talented show jumper. We're watching Caesar, Philip Magnusson for Sweden, carrying 8. Good shot there down that line. Now the last line to complete his round. Caesar. To the last. Wow, and that's a great jump in the last again to finish.
Well, it's a strong finish there for Philip Magnusson. There are 2 rails down, so they've had to add 8 to Cesar's total. They finish on 46.9, and Peter Thompson moves Lucius into 10th place. James Somerville will talent individually 11th.
Peter Thompson into 11th now, James Somerville and talent on 46.1. We're getting into our top 9 horses here. Business end of this Lotto Trophy for individual and of course team placings. Oh, brilliant. Now, Vanessa Boating for Germany. Carlson B coming in, led by Chamberton. Alvermeer by the thoroughbred Akitas, like Akitas.
Well, 2 more individual riders in this top 10.
Tremendous thoroughbred Akitas. We see him a lot in our sport horse pedigrees over this side of the water. Carlson B, 7th in the Barbarossa 3-star last time up. Good result.
They're 9th at the moment, so 38.7. 10th place.
Into the top 10 here for the Lotto Trophy. Nations Cup here, Strzegom. Great pilot Vanessa Boating. Individual for Germany. Still got, of course, I'm just Dubosky, Debo, and Miguel Young to come. Josefa Sommer also for Team Germany. So hard to beat in these Nations Cups, Germany. Such a big pool of horses to choose from as well. They're carrying 4 here for Carlson B, individual for Germany. Vanessa Boating to this combination. Who got right in underneath that. Pays the penalty over the first 2. It's a shame that's 12 penalties coming up for Carlson B. Excellent through that line, out to the last line. Carlson B carrying well to the last line. The last comes down as well, what a shame.
Yeah. 16 down there. Disappointment for Vanessa
what a shame.
crashing down the leaderboard there with Carlson. In fact, they're going to finish on
Carlson B.
Score of 58.7.
58.7, I think their score, 54.7 even, 54.7 perhaps for Carlson B. So Lucius now into the top 9, Peter Thompson creeps into the top 10. Well, James Somerville coming into the top 10, he had talent with those excellent show jumping rounds. We're getting to the very business end here in this Lotto Nations Cup. Top 8 we're coming into individually. Frank Oswald, what a man coming in here. Yeah. For Germany, individual for Germany, Yum Yum. What a horse this Yum Yum is.
So last of our individuals,
outstanding horse here. 9-year by Jaguar male.
And it's the lovely Jaguar brand.
Out of a mare by the thoroughbred, Pappy's Boy. So this horse is very close to thoroughbred blood.
For Germany, individual. And they
stood back admiring him there, the horse inspection there this morning. What a model he is. Second in the Nations Cup in Wargam there last year. Frank Oswald. Team Gold Beijing for Frank. Yum Yum, this youngster by Jaguar male. Homebred. They say you should be the best of the best and hope for the best. Well, Jaguar male has been second on the World Breeder Federation stallion rankings, eventing stallion rankings for a couple of years now. Some very good horses. Fisher Takanu. Pretty sure he's by the great Jaguar male. Fast and careful. It's a great mix. Yum Yum. Frank Oswald. Pacey through the first half of the track. Now, what about this vertical? Not to worry. Look at the pace he can keep. Tight, yeah. A little tight, the little part of the combination. Carrying 4. Another one coming down, unfortunately carrying 8. So Lucia's creeping up to the top 8. Another coming down there from Yum Yum. So Frank coming to the last. Holds for a strike, is a great jump to finish, but carrying 12.
Unusual errors there for
under the time.
Frank
1 second under the time, or half a second under the time.
The floor, inside
the 3 on the ground.
So that's going to add
so Yum Yum,
to Frank Oswald's final total. 49.6, and Peter Thompson moves up another one into 8th place.
James Somerville
on
coming well
44.
into the top 10 now. Peter Thompson with 2 in the top 10. Casino creeping into 10th. Peter Thompson, Lucius on a 44. He's in the clubhouse with his 2. James Somerville sitting tidy on a 46.1. Great Britain still has Ben Hobday to come.
Well,
excellent.
a vital moment now for
So,
Team Germany.
Team
This
Germany
is their
coming in.
second rider
Just
out
their
there
second
in
rider
the
coming in.
lead,
Joseph
and they
Summer.
have quite a hold
Hamilton.
on that lead
Another
at the moment.
absolute
It's all
stunning
down.
horse
They
to
have
look at.
3 riders still to come.
17-year-old by the
This
champion
is
sire,
Joseph
Heraldic.
Summer with Hamilton
And a
for Team
Furioso's
Germany.
son, so goes back to the great Furioso on the dam side. Gorgeous looking horse. He's the winner of 7 internationals to date, this fella. That's just to date. One Monte Libretti 3-star last time up. Team Silver Fontainebleau Young Riders, Fosco Gerardi on the Feldegger. 22 years old, Fosco. His father was a 2-time Olympian himself, so big shoes to fill, and he's filling them well, Fosco Gerardi. Nicely done.
Yes,
Nicely done. What about time? Just over the time. Wow, absolute Allegro. 0.4 of a time. 39.8. 39.8. They are guaranteed 6 spot or better. 6 spot or better. Excellent. Hamilton, Deborah Summer, in the top 5, 36.4. Guaranteed 7th, Fosco Gerardi, Strzegom, the business end, here we come. Now here's the maestro himself coming in. FRH Karina coming in for Germany, for Team Germany, Andreas. Winner of Bobrovka, 4-star last time up. Winner of Marbach, 4-star before that. Winner of 7 internationals. This horse, this mare, by Contendro, she's been clear in 24 out of her last 25 international starts. What a record. She has been clear 24 out of her last 25 international starts at show jumping, and most of those at the top level. Wow. We're talking about Contendro leading sire, and this mare is one of those horses that have put Contendro up there. Very hard to beat, and what a round they gave us yesterday. Fantastic cross country yesterday from Andreas and Karina. 28.8. In 4th spot individually. Karina keeping up this excellent show jumping round, I hope. So unlucky at Tryon. 2 rails came down there. Those are the only 2 rails she knocked in the last 25 international starts. What a record. Light on her feet. If you're looking for a horse to advertise Contendro, I'd be going to this mare and also to Fisher Chipmunk. Good turn back. Just can't take my eyes off of this mare. If you want a mare thrive here, watch this mare. Look at her. Carida. FRH Carida. Long association with Andreas. Know each other inside out. They're both hard goers. Play hard, work hard. Excellent. If you were to put your house on a horse, for that show jumping around, it could well be this. Carida. Andreas Dabowski. Come on, Carida. Just sit back, relax, enjoy the flight, isn't it? Absolutely. She is some machine. Isn't she something? Well under the time, well clear. Whoa. You know what? How can they leave her off of the Europeans now for Le Mullen? She is just an absolute national treasure, isn't she? Carida. Wow. Now she's putting massive pressure on those ahead of her. 28.8 she carries to take the lead here in this Lotto Trophy. FRH Carida, Andreas Dabowski.
Dibowski, podobnie jak jadąca wcześniej Józefa Sommer. A już teraz oglądamy na parkurze.
So we settle down and then look forward to another real round here. For Great Britain, Ben Obday, for Great Britain, Team Great Britain, Shadow Man. 5th and double clear, Brahman 4-star last time up. Yes, double clear. 2nd Ballon Dennis 4-star, double clear. These are his form figures there this year. He finished 1 second faster than Michael Young and Chipmunk. He was 1 second faster yesterday. He is a mighty pilot. 10th Le Lion d'Angers in the 2-star back in 2017. Great credentials. Come on, Shadow Man. He's Mr. Cool as well, Ben Obday. We see a lot of him over in Ireland and campaigns a lot there. And Emma. Good work rate, and he's over that big vertical. A little bit off of the combination. Whoa, scopy horse. Great jump at the last.
That rail has gone as just one down for
What a shame. It was just about perfection, and Bayro leaving a little bit of daylight open now for our last horse in. Bayro.
31.4 into fourth place.
31.4
Ben
into fourth they go. Ben
in
Hobday going into
second,
second
and
on
it's now all down to the
28.7.
last man
0.1
to
in
go.
front of Andreas de Bos.
No i niestety po tej
Shadowman, Ben Hobday guaranteed second. Andreas guaranteed
zawodnik
third.
Eclipse
Now,
wypadnie z
Fisher
czołowej
Chipmunk.
trójki, teraz jest
To me,
trzeci.
probably the best horse in the world, this fella, Fisher
Czekamy
Chipmunk.
teraz na to, co
Michael Young,
zaprezentuje
to go from
prowadzący
Julia
po
Krajewski,
dwóch
two
etapach
excellent results already this year.
debiutującego dnia.
Second is
Fisher
last two
Chipmunk.
4-stars in the spring.
Well, it is
Contender out of heraldic.
the last man to
Now,
go. For Team
Chipmunk,
Germany
the CV
and
goes on and on.
individually,
Winner of
with the
Bramham
wonderful
CCI
Fisher
3-star,
Chipmunk.
19.4 his finishing
For
score, a
Team
record.
Germany.
Winner of Marbach CIC 3-star, winner of Aachen Nations Cup.
He
won his first 3-star long here with Julia about 3 years ago.
Pucharu Narodów
He is, for me,
w Strzegomiu. Może i tym razem
the
powtórzyć
perfect model, the perfect
tą
horse.
sztukę.
And now with Mikkel on his back.
Just 3 penalties separate Mikkel from Ben Hobday.
3 penalties
There is
separating
not a fence in hand.
from Ben Hobday and Shadowman. Mr. Cool now, come on now. Mikkel, what a horse. Contender out of heraldic. You'd hear a pin drop out there. Absolute fascination, concentration. Great over the vertical. Now the combination. Absolutely brilliant. Now the turn back. Keeps lovely balance on the turn. Always does make out. Forward to the Oxer. What a round he gave us yesterday to put him in pole position. Very hard to push him out of that pole position, Michael Young. To the last line, Fisher Chipmunk. Tight to that, but he's great. What about time? I'm not worried about time. Just the K will do. Yes, and we have it. Olympic back-to-back gold medal winning. And you know what? Who'd back him against the third? Who would back against the third? Tokyo, here we come.
He wins the pass, and Team Germany finished on a brilliant
Here, within the time. He is on 70.35, fraction of a second under the time, and that's the difference. Those are the margins you're playing with here. What a winner.
Individual
Michael
winners.
Young.
I
He
proszę
won
Państwa,
3 years
Michał
ago.
Young dowiózł do samego końca
And
prowadzenie w konkursie klasy CC
we're
i
looking,
4 krótkich
probably at the
gwiazdek.
best
Jest to
horse in
bardzo
the world
dobry
here
dzień
at
dla
Strzegom.
niemieckiej
Winning the
drużyny.
Lotto
Niemcy
Nations Cup.
zwyciężają również w konkursie drużynowym z bardzo dużą
They're gelling
przewagą.
beautifully. Julia has some remarkable scores with this horse. Michael's still to get out with very, very low marks, and it's going to come though, it's going to happen. What a winner, what a final lineup we have here. Brilliant try there from Shadowman Ben Hobday. Brilliant try.
Spellbinding third leg
Farida,
of the 7
the
legs
beautiful
of the
mare.
FEI
Contender,
Eventing
first and
Nations
third.
Cup
Yes,
here in
remember,
Strzegom.
follow those genetics
It's a
if you can, because those
magnificent
genetics,
competition,
for
this
me,
Nations Cup.
they are so
It
important.
never,
And if you
ever
want them and watch
fails
them
to
and see
deliver
what's happening
great
genetically,
action, great excitement,
you can increase your
and
chances
national pride all at
tenfold.
stake. However,
And,
as it finishes today, it's
Fisher
a
Chipmunk,
win for
Michael Young,
Germany, second
winning
place
for
for
Germany.
Great Britain,
They had
third
the
for the
Nations Cup
Netherlands,
to be
picking up a
truthful.
valuable 80
Well won
points.
after the cross country
Fourth
yesterday.
for
Great
Italy,
Britain came up into a
fifth
very,
for
very good
Poland,
second.
sixth for
Netherlands in third,
Switzerland,
picking up very
seventh for
valuable points
Belgium, and
on their way
eighth
to
for
hopefully
Sweden.
Olympic qualification,
Our
as will
top 10
Italy.
places
Poland already
individually,
qualified.
Mikkel Young,
Switzerland
Fisher
looking for more
Chipmunk
points.
on 25.2.
Hopefully we'll see them there at
Ben Hobday
Campfire
with
in
Shadowman
Ireland.
is second.
Entries still open for
Andreas
that next
Dubrovsky
round
with
of the FEI
FRH
Nations Cup.
Carrera is third. Tin Lips and
Then look
Vero
at the
is fourth.
final lineup here.
Josefa Summer and Hamilton is fifth.
In 10th spot, Peter
Laura
Thompson,
Lowe's,
Casino,
Absolute
2 in the
Allegro
top
is
10 for
sixth.
Peter.
Fosco
For Germany,
Pirani and
Casino
Helga are
in 9th
seventh.
spot, James
Peter
Somerville,
Thompson
Team Great
and
Britain,
Lucius
Talent.
are
In 8th spot,
In
Peter
ninth,
Thompson
James Somerville and
came
Talent.
right up there from
And
about
10th place,
12th
Peter
or
Thompson's
13th,
second ride,
up to
Casino.
Peter Thompson, Lucius in 7th
Prosimy
spot.
jeszcze Państwa o
Fosco
pozostanie z
Durrani
nami.
and
Za chwilę
Verlegger,
odbędzie się
excellent round from young
deklaracja
Fosco.
zakończonego przed chwilą konkursu.
Father, two-time Olympian, he's going to go to Olympics as well one day. Laura Lowe's in 6th spot, under 39.8, Absolute Allegro in 5th spot for Germany. Josefa Summer with the beautiful Hamilton. Yes, Hamilton by Heraldic. What a horse he is. Yes, Timlin Bayro, the grey, winner of the 4-star here in the spring. One rail down here, knocks him out a second, down to 4th. Very, very good result though. Still Bayro, Timlin in 4th, in 3rd. And Jusubowski with the great Karida, Contendro Bred Karida. In second, Ben Hobley, Shadow Man, 50 of Colours Bred, Shadow Man, brilliant round, fastest on the cross country I think yesterday, Ben Hobley, until win. Michael Young, Fisher Chipmunk for Germany. I have a picture on my camera there of him standing with our host here, Katarzyna Konarski. Kasia stood alongside Contendro, alongside the Fisher Chipmunk, winning the 3-star long here, October 2017, 16, I'd say 2016, and just what a wonderful horse, and he's grown and matured, and
so this Nations Cup, the running here in Strzegom, the Lotto Strzegom Horse Trial since 2014, has been won twice by Germany, twice by Great Britain. Last year it was Team France, but Team Germany back on top. They take the 2019 Nations Cup competition.
Pierwsza dekoracja to dekoracja indywidualna, a konkurs 4 krótkich gwiazdek rozgrywany był o nagrodę firmy Lotto oraz o puchar
Thanks to Strzegom, thanks to Strzegom, thanks to Rettenstel. Fantastic immediate information we get, instant information through the live scoring from Rettenstel, the live streaming from Strzegom for the presentation. Ground jury, Jane Tolley for Great Britain, Bernard Hurst for Germany, TD from Ireland, Gillian Kyle, and welcoming our prize winners. Fascinating, these horses, and just can't wait to see this final lineup. This quality of horses, a bunch of horses you will not see anywhere. It's just fantastic. These are all horses that will go to the Women's Championships, perhaps Europeans later on in the year, August, and then of course the big one is Tokyo next year. And Shepta keeps plotting, tactically planning again. From Yasha Iwa, I think he's going to give his horses a break there now, and then have a good long solid build up to Tokyo then next year. What a round he had, and what a win he had as well, Yasha Iwa there on Bada JRA, the 4-star long. Great advertisement for Tokyo Olympics himself.
Well, the place to be for the prize giving is right across the arena, opposite from the commentary point. You can have a lot of fun down there.
Following the CSIs and also young horse classes.
It'll be the individual presentations to come first, and then the teams.
I think we have a real treat in store for you there, the 3-year-olds and the 4-year-olds, Young Islander and the Discovery. And Strzegom coming to live stream those at the end of August. So we await the final lineup of horses coming through. Can you see this bunch is absolutely amazing. Roundtree coming across, and we're getting ready to welcome in our prize winners. Campfire next on the cards for the FEI Nations Cup. It's in just under a month's time, end of July. Southeast of Ireland, most beautiful venue. Michael Smith cross designs there, and as he does at Mill Street in August. But for the Nations Cup again, FEI Nations Cup, we're hoping to get the teams still looking for qualification to Campfire. Entry still open for this coming week. It's the most scenic of venues as well, on the river, on the edge of the River Blackwater. Very, very good show there. And, guaranteed great fun there. Campfire. Put that on your calendar. I think it'll be live streamed as well. Go to the Campfire website. They're live streaming Campfire. If you get onto campfire.com, they'll tell you all about it. So they're sorting out final lineup here. rosettes on board. How proud they are. Tremendous cross-country test there yesterday. One thing about Strzegom, Martin Kanarski, Bert Burnhouse as well, the course designer, just they put up a real good track, not just all technical, big solid jumping. It's the old spirit of eventing. The old Babingtons, the old Burleys, you see in there, big jumping efforts required, boldness required, and very, very tactical decisions from the riders as well. There's multiple choices at a lot of the fences, and the riders being able to pick their line, pick their choice. And we saw it to great effect yesterday. That's why Strzegom attracts the top riders in the world here. Guaranteed a great track and tremendous ground conditions. Finishing up here on this great international arena. 2 weeks ago, an absolute storm came in, washed the whole of this sand arena down the stream, down the river, and they had to replace the whole sand arena 2 weeks before this major international, this Nations Cup. And Martin Kanarski and his team never looked back and quickly established a new surface, and you see how well it rode again. Bar is always high here at Strzegom. Welcome, Martin, welcome to your team. Stuart is a bit busy. I see him on the Strzegom camera capturing the collecting ring outside, and our prize-winning riders about to remount. What about Michael Young? Isn't he something else, Michael? On camera here on the Great Fisher Chipmunk, coming in to win yet another Nations Cup for Germany. A great acquisition, Chipmunk, now named Fisher Chipmunk. His dad Joachim, huge player in the camp there. Came over and judged the young horse finals in Ireland there a couple of years ago. Amazing man, Joachim. Michael's father, a huge part of the team and a huge part of the success. Right, Michael's yard. Catch up on the results from the other internationals that we didn't cover, because Chocolate, another ride of Michael Young that Pietro Grandis took over from him, might just have beaten Michael into second spot. They were lying first and second in the 2-star, and before catching up with the results there. So our winners are mounted, I think, and about to come in. Yes, they are. What a win we've had in the Nations Cup. Absolutely brilliant. So the roll of drums. We're ready for our presentation. Well done, Lotto. Well done, Strzegom. Combination of our feature class here. Nations Cup, Strzegom 2019. Well won by Germany. The team medal goes to Germany.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome into the Lotto Strzegom Arena our top 5 individual riders for the Nations Cup
for Germany. Giuseppe Simmer, Hamilton in 4th spot, Tim Lips, the lovely Great Bayrow. In 3rd, Andreas Devo, FRH Carida in 2nd spot, Ben Abde for Great Britain, Shadow Man flying the flag very proudly for Great Britain. And to win, Michael Young, Fisher Chipmunk for Germany.
Miejsce 5. Józefa Sommer z Niemiec i Hamilton, miejsce 4. Tim Lips z Holandii i Bayro, 3. Andreas Diwowski z Niemiec i Corrida, 2. Ben Hobley z Wielkiej Brytanii, a zwyciężył Michael Young z Niemiec wysiadający konia Fisher Chipmunk.
He is an outstanding individual, this Chipmunk. Look at him, he is just... If you were to design an event horse in your dreams, he would look like this.
We will now go and congratulate the winners of the
Shadow Man looking excellent. What a round he gave us. Absolutely brilliant.
Prosimy teraz wszystkich Państwa o powstanie hymnu zwycięzcy.
2 out of the top 3 by the great Contendro. Champions are...
Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding.
We're going to stand
for the national anthem of
and salute
Germany.
Our German national anthem.
So the ground jury now will step
So many
forward
times
to
we've heard the
congratulate
German
the
national
riders,
anthem here back the years.
the top 5
What a
place
powerful squad they
riders.
have, and what amazing individuals they are. What horsepower they have to their hands as well. And Fisher Chipmunk winning here again. 1 year at the 3-star long
A teraz komisja sędziowska.
a couple of years ago. His first 3-star long.
Prosimy o złożenie gratulacji zawodnikom i przede wszystkim
And
zwycięzcy.
cool out he is too, as is Bayro as well. Bayro, what a lovely great horse. Tim Lips again. His horse winning the 4-star in the spring. Shadow Man, excellent run at Bramham, excellent run at Ballindennisky in Ireland there this year, and putting himself right in the reckoning there again. 4 Europeans, 4 Olympic selection.
This cup now being passed to Mikkel Young, the cup handed over by Mr. Weissel Witkowski, the deputy mayor.
So the deputy mayor of Strzegom, lovely to have him here, the deputy mayor, presenting here to our winner, Mikkel Young, Fisher Chipmunk. Look at him backing it up, Mr. Chipmunk. He says I belong here. They have an aura about them, these top horses. They are the elite.
Mikkel Young also receiving the Lotto Trophy, handed over by Mr. Jacek Maksuksak, the Vice Director of Totalizer Sport.
Oh, it's great to have the Vice Director of the Totalizer Sport here on behalf of Lotto presenting here.
Well, moving amongst our second, third, fourth and fifth place riders, it's been a massive result for Ben Hobday and Shadow Man for Great Britain. Also a personal triumph as well to have both him and his wife here on the team after the dark days of 2015. To see them standing there
huge
on top
players
of
here for Great Britain.
fantastic
They've
result.
shown the flag. And James Somerville, so well for Great Britain. David Dole,
The wonderful Corrida,
great young
takes
rider
third
as well coming
individual.
through.
Tim Lips with it all to do with a wonderful Bayro. He absolutely stamps around the Netherlands cross country.
Now our round of honour. Watch and enjoy. He's the master from Fisher Chipmunk. He's a horse of the gods, this fella.
Michelle Young, take it away.
So taking the applause.
For our brilliant victory.
Fisher Chipmunk.
Mikkel Young, Fisher Chipmunk.
Shadow Man for Great Britain. Carita for Germany. Bayro for Tim Lipson to the Netherlands. And Hamilton for Team Germany just have a summer. Just delighted to be part of this, and the Strzegom team, Stratconney, Wretched Cell, all putting such a tremendous picture together here. And Mikkel Young claiming another great Nations Cup win. That's the second Nations Cup win for Chipmunk. Julia Krzyzewski. Julia won a Nations Cup there last year with him. And a lot more to come. So from all here at Strzegom, on behalf of Martin Kanowski and his great team at Strzegom, we wish you well. And to all our competitors, we look forward to your progress going through. The big goal, of course, Tokyo next year. And to watch these top horses. Absolute privilege to call, and to all watching, we've enjoyed your company. Let us know if you've enjoyed the coverage from Stratconney, and look forward to catching up with you later on. God bless all, mind yourselves.
A najlepsze 3 drużyny to, proszę Państwa, miejsce trzecie Holandia, czyli Tim Lips, Laura Hogeven, Merel Dom i Janek Epon zajęli miejsce drugie. Wielka Brytania, Ben Hobday, James Somerville, David Dole, Emma Hobday. Miejsce pierwsze zwyciężyli Niemcy w składzie Michel Jung, Adras Diłowski, Józefa Sommer i Miriam Engel.
Teraz będą drużyny, jeszcze już będzie koniec. 3 drużyny jeszcze. Jak dobrze tak późno przyjechaliśmy, no to byśmy Idziemy babcia mnie przyjaciół na ten Nie, bo to jest młoto. Co wymazałam sobie z tyłu spodnie jeszcze. Wymazałam sobie spodnie, ale spodnie mam brudne z tyłu. Siedziałam. Widzieliście kolor. Nie, dla malutki, no. Daszek. To jeszcze nie jadę. Będę chciał wcześniej przyjechać. Nie trzeba
To jedziemy naokoło.
jak naokoło. Nie, tak no. Opływaj.
Powinni dawać na takich zawodach sezonie taki samochód.
Tamtej strony podjechać, tamtej strony teraz się.
No bo tam to jest, nie? Tak, nie?
Tak więc, proszę Państwa, Strzegom, że Pan Zbigniew Sajk wprowadzał 3 najlepsze ekipy startujące w konkursie Pucharu Narodów. Najlepsza ekipa Niemcy, Michael Jung, Andreas Dydowski, Józefa Sommer, Miriam Engel. Drugie miejsce Wielka Brytania, Ben Hoddey, James Somerville, David Doe, Emma Hoddey. Miejsce trzecie Holandia, Tim Lips, Laura Hugeben, Meryl i Janek Bunzajer.
Well, led in by chef de keep for Germany, Hans Melzer. The victorious German team of Michael Young, Andres Dubowski, Josefa Sommer and Miriam Engel. Chef de keep Philip Searle has masterminded Great Britain into second place for Ben Hoddey, James Somerville, David Doe and Emma Hoddey. And for the Netherlands, chef de keep Bettina Hoy brings forward Tim Lips, Laura Hogby, Lero Blanc and Jirek Bunzaga.
So good to see our teams coming through. What a brilliant display they gave us in this FEI Nations Cup. It's a great series, pitching the best of horses together, the best of riders together. Round 3 here, Strzegom lived up to all the anticipation.
Well, they've won wonderful moment here at Strzegom for the 6th running of the Nations Cup competition. To see the teams lining up, they've been through dressage, they've been through cross-country, they've been through the heat of the big hot Saturday and the big hot day today. But here we have our top 3 teams with their magnificent event horses to celebrate the Nations Cup, the FEI Eventing Nations Cup, third leg, going to Team Germany.
Having won the World Games with their try-on there last year. Proud team coaches coming through. Hans Meltzer for
All riders,
Germany.
please dismount. Thank you. Well done, Britain. Been watching you there. Off we go, and then we will invite the 3rd place team to the podium.
I jeszcze raz miejsce pierwsze.
Third place team coming to the podium in this Nations Cup prize giving.
Wielka Brytania.
With the colours of
Miejsce pierwsze.
Holland of the Netherlands.
Podium wchodzi drużyna niemiecka.
Taking the 3rd place on the podium. On the 2nd place, Great Britain. They've won the Nations Cup twice here already. Team France, the victors last year.
Could we please invite the 3rd place Nations Cup team from the Netherlands with their chef d'équipe Bettina Hoy, Tim Lips, Laura Huckabee, Meryl Blom and Yannick Gonzaga to take the podium in 3rd.
Right, Bettina.
Na najniższy stopień
Third spot on the
podium
podium.
wchodzi drużyna Holandii, Tim Lips, Laura Huckabee i Yannick Gonzaga.
And we invite the team from Great Britain for their 2nd place, led by chef d'équipe Philip Searle, to bring Ben Hobday, James Somerville, David Dole and Emma Hobday to the podium. 2nd place, Team GB.
Team Great Britain taking their 2nd spot.
And now, to the winners of the 6th running of the FEI Eventing Nations Cup here in Poland, Strzegom. We invite Team Germany to take the podium. Mikkel Young, Andreas Dybowski, Josefa Sommer and
Mikkel Young, Andreas Dybowski, Josefa Sommer, Miriam Engel. Taking that top step. Very, very worthy winners. Total score of 81.6.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the national anthem of Germany.
So Germany's national anthem.
Prosimy wszystkich Państwa o wstanie do komunikacji.
Winning the Nations Cup, Strzegom 2019.
Dziękujemy, gratulujemy. Prosimy teraz komisję
Dziękuję.
o
Thank you
złożenie
in
gratulacji zawodnikom.
Yes, huge congratulations to Team Germany as the ground jury now steps forward to congratulate the winning teams.
Ground jury
Germany,
of Jane
Great
Tully and the
Britain in
Goodhurst
second,
and the Kyle
Netherlands in
RTD.
third.
Congratulating teams.
Teraz pan Wojciech Murcek i Ireneusz Zyska, posłowie na Sejm Rzeczpospolitej, wręczają pamiątkowe trofeum.
So presenting now from the members of the Polish Parliament, the FEI trophy to the winners, Mr. Pan Wojciech Murcek and Ireneusz Zyska.
Congratulating our winners. Such an important event here, this Nations Cup here at Strzegom.
Teraz zapraszamy pana Jana Białkowskiego oraz panią Urszulę Ganczarek z Krajowego Ośrodka Wsparcia Rolnictwa o wręczenie
European ponies
za pierwsze, drugie i
coming up here again in August. European ponies, show jumping, dressage, and eventing coming up here in August.
Mr. Jan Białkowski, the Vice Director of the National Centre for Agricultural Support, and Ursula Ganczarek, the Vice Director of the National Centre for Agricultural Support from Wrocław branch.
Making a presentation here. It is a big deal.
Right, if everyone's
Poland
had their pictures taken and you've got lots of smiles on your faces, it's time to get back on your horses. Off you go, back to find the horses. Make sure you get on the right ones, please. Oh, we're going back up for a bit more. All right. But don't milk it too much. There's some hot horses out there. That's a great picture, actually. And let's also have a thank you to the grooms who have worked so hard with these horses.
See the commentator there congratulating the grooms. Tremendous happy grooms here. They are the real backbone of
so well done to all the grooms.
any equine sport. They love their horses, and the attention required and received by these horses. Fantastic. They're long hours, very long hours, but when you're working with these top-class equines,
now you can go back to your horses,
it's tremendous reward. They have long trips to get back to their own bases there now. I hope they have good air conditioning in their trucks, because it is it's very hot out there.
So, invite the riders to remount.
Yes, our horses are getting remounted again for the Nations Cup. The Netherlands, Great Britain and Germany going to give us a lap of honour.
Team Germany getting one more picture there on the podium. Well done, guys and girls. Brilliant result. So who's getting
Paul's coming in on the phone from America, watching this live stream. Facconi, take it about Facconi. Great live stream going across the world, and people all over the world tuning in to this very prestigious Nations Cup. Germany going to be a very hard team to beat in the Le Moulin, and a very hard team to beat in the Olympics, that's for sure. And they're flexing their muscles here in this Nations Cup, and they're showing their wares. Looking at the likes of Fisher Chipmunk and this excellent partnership with Michael Young, forming Hamilton, Carida, fantastic. So the Nations Cup winners to lead our parade, Germany to lead, Great Britain in second, and the Netherlands in third. Wonderful horses they are. What wonderful horses. And a horseman and a horse. Ladies, they are just at the top of their game. So we're having one more round from Team Germany. Our winners here at Strzegom.
Hamilton and Miriamenko.
Well done, Strzegom. Great winners here against Strzegom itself as a venue. What a brilliant, brilliant tournament we've had. Martin Kanarski and your team take a bow. We'll say our goodbyes and say a very, very safe home. Look forward to catching up with you again. Next round of the Nations Cup at Campfire there at the end of next month.
If you could just hold back a moment, we have 3 special prizes for you. Jan Kaminski.
Za chwilę zostaną wręczone 3 nagrody specjalne. Jan Kamiński z koniem senior.
So Jan
Ben,
Kamiński
if you
and
could go
senior,
over to the podium, please.
top
with
Polish
Shadow Man.
rider in this Nations Cup, getting his presentation. He's been a mighty player, senior, winner of the Barbarovko 3-star for them last couple of months ago. And I think helped secure that precious Olympic qualification, Jan Kamiński and senior.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you may have noticed we have Ben Hobday and Shadow Man back in the arena at the prize giving because they have a special prize for the top horse in cross-country.
Top cross-country horse, Ben Hobday and Shadow Man. What a round he gave us. He was the fastest round of the day, clear of course and very fast. And he was 1 second faster than Fischer Chipmunk. We didn't think anybody could be faster than Fischer Chipmunk, but Ben Hobday
For
did.
the top cross-country round, going to British member,
Shadow
team
Man
member,
and Ben Hobday. Top cross-country
Ben
horse, Shadow Man.
Hobday with magnificent.
Za chwilę zostaną wręczone nagrody specjalne. Nagroda dla najlepszego konia polskiej hodowli. Nagrodę odbierze Jan Kamiński, który startował na koniu senior. A pierwsza nagroda to nagroda dla konia, który najlepiej zaprezentował się w krosie. Jest to koń Shadowman, którego dosiadał Ben Hobday.
And let's not look over the very proud owner of this wonderful 9-year-old gelding, Jane Chambers, who owns Ben Hobday, as Shadow Man. For this horse, our top horse on the cross-country phase, receiving this special award.
Nagroda dla najlepszego konia w krosie to nagroda Krauna. Wręczy ją Simon Werner. W krosie najlepiej zaprezentowała się oraz Wielkiej Brytanii Ben Hobday.
So Ben Hobday getting his award. Top cross-country round of the day yesterday in the Nations Cup. What a round he gave us. What a brilliant show jumping round also. Well done, Ben.
Well, Shadow Man,
We see a lot of them in Ireland, Ben Hobday, and
sunlight,
always competitive.
receiving
Horses
the
go so
top
sweet for him.
cross-country round here at Strzegom. Who would have thought it? That was something else. Absolutely ate up the track.
Teraz Tessie von Werner wręcza właśnie nagrodę dla Bena Hobdaya. Chwilę wcześniej pan Roman Babiński wręczył nagrodę Janowi Kamińskiemu, który startował na koniu senior. Jan Kamiński to także najlepszy polski zawodnik i zostanie on udekorowany odznaką pułku Mija 14 Pułku Ułanów Jazowieckich, pułku ze 100-letnią tradycją, utworzonego w 1918 roku w mołdawskiej miejscowości Ongeni, skupiającą polskich Polaków służących wcześniej w armii carskiej. Pułk sławił się szarżą pod Wólką Węglową we wrześniu 1939 roku i za to
The owner, Jane Chambers, again of Shadow Man. She'll be so proud of her horse.
Orderem Virtuti Militari.
Our event owners,
So the
the unsung
special
heroes
prize
of the
for the
eventing
best
world,
and highest
tremendous
placed
owners, and
Polish-bred horse
our
going
Polish,
to Jan
highest
Kamiński and senior.
placed Polish horse, senior, and Jan Kamiński, winner of the Barbarovko 3-star last time up, hoping with that all-important Olympic qualification.
Jazowieckich wręcza pan Lesław Karpina.
And the award now for the
These Polish better horses are getting very serious. I think of Banderas and Pavel Spisak. No doubt heading for Europeans, I'd imagine Europeans at Le Moulin. And there's some very, very good horses coming out of Poland here. And beautifully produced.
Gratulujemy jeszcze raz, a za chwilę ostatnie na dzisiaj dekoracje.
The CCI 2-star short format receiving the Tom Guard Trophy. The winner of that,